I think we're going to start because we've got an awful lot to get through. We are recording it, so if anyone joins a few minutes late, they can catch up, and we will obviously make the recording available via the usual social media channels that we use and our team portal. So let me just share my screen. And swap back to Zoom so I can see you guys. Can you confirm you can see my slide?
Yeah.
Excellent. If I could kindly ask people to mute. I'm sure Kim will do a great job of muting you if suddenly you forget to mute and you start watching television, cooking dinner and doing all those other things that we love people doing while they're on mute, less so when they're not on mute. So what we're going to talk about for the next hour, and it's going to be very interactive. We're going to get some team members on as well to share their experiences. We're just going to give you a recap of the main things that were covered during the summit, which obviously, as most of you know, just happened this weekend. Now, these slides will also be available, so don't worry about writing prices and stuff down. We'll make sure it's all available for you so you can just concentrate on taking the information in. Right, hopefully. So before I kick off, I just want to ask a couple of people, because I know there's a couple of people that I know definitely watched the summit. Without going into too much detail of what you saw, because we're going to do that in the slides in a minute, if I could possibly ask Liz to unmute and just tell us how you felt during the summit, because people sometimes forget what they hear, but they never forget how they felt during the summit. So Liz, how did you feel during the event?
Very, very, very excited. I was shouting at times in the room I was in, actually. I think actually two of the team members on the Saturday were wondering what the hell I was shouting about. I think for me, having been in the business for 7 years, oh my gosh, some of the things I heard, it was just absolute music to my ears, thinking this is going to be an absolute game changer in our business. And I think it's been a long time coming, some of it as well. We've, had frustrations with technology and frustrations with, getting new team members registered, customer orders, etc. And it's been so time consuming sometimes, and it's caused a headache at times. But oh my God, I can see this is going to actually take all of that away and oh, so much more. I mean, I just cannot wait. I really cannot wait. I won't say what I'm really, really excited about. I've got my kind of favorite things, but it's going to make such a world of difference to how we take things forward. So yeah, elated.
Super. And above you in my Brady Bunch list of little screens here, I've got Kat. Kat, how did you feel about? I know you were together with a group of people as well.
We were indeed, yes. I cannot tell you about this. This stuff is just like So I was very I think Nikki and Paula and Sarah will be able to tell you that I just kind of went at various points during the Saturday for no apparent reason. Woo!
Absolutely.
So, yeah, really, really, really cool. And I can just see, I've been doing a lot of work this year, and I can see that all of that has just been laying the foundation ready for this last piece to come in. So perfect timing for me.
Super. And before we jump into the details, I do want to talk to one other person. I do get the impression that this person might be a little biased in their opinion because they won an Apple Watch. Julia, how was the summit for you? Have we got Julia?
Yeah, I haven't even seen her on.
You know what? I just naturally expected her to be on.
I know, like, how bad is that? Do you want an Apple Watch?
I didn't even look. She's obviously out buying an iPhone to go with the iWatch because it doesn't work without an Apple phone. what we'll do is we will jump in, and then Kim, if you can keep an eye out for Julia, and if she comes on, then we can bring her in, because I know we want to talk to her later about one of the specific things that we went in. So let's jump into some of what went on. Can anyone guess what this slide represents? It's what we're going to look. We're just going to spend a couple of minutes looking at the highlights. Yes, well done, Kat. You got there right, just in time there. We're going to have a look at some of the highlights. So what was interesting for us is we were actually backstage. So we were in, they called it a green room, but it was bright orange. It was actually the conference room next door. And it was a bit weird for us because the only people that we saw as we were presenting was about 20 technicians and a whole bunch of cameras. So we spent most of the time either in makeup or in rehearsals. And as you can see from the middle picture, we had this massive wraparound screen that was literally 30 feet wide. I mean, it was absolutely massive. And we could see all of your amazing faces during it. And we actually did spend some time after one of the sessions WhatsApping a video call with Liz and the team and stuff, and showing you the behind the scenes stuff. And as you can see on the left there, that was the first appearance of the app. Was kind of like this virtual app that dropped in, which I'm pretty sure it looked great on the summit, but when we were there, we had to pretend there was a phone in the middle, which was a bit bizarre because there was no phone in the middle. So it was kind of weird doing the summit from that angle. But we absolutely loved seeing the pictures of the people as they were watching the summit, and also having some of our amazing team featured in the video highlights. I particularly liked Jacqueline Hodson's story that she gave from the little village, little famous Bronte village, and it was absolutely wonderful to see. It was wonderful to see. All throughout the 2 days, we saw loads of you on the images. I mean, Kim and I were constantly, oh look, there's Nettie, and oh look, there's so and so, and there's so and so. It was absolutely amazing. And the other thing we liked was you guys were taking photos of us and then WhatsApping the photos to us of us through. It was just a whole bizarre thing of virtual. And I love this picture of Kim. It is an absolutely fantastic picture. And there is my usual understated image on the right, holding the award that we're going to win when we become Team Elite and Pearl and all those others. That is pretty much the stance I'm going for. And in the middle, that's what we saw when we saw all of your emoticons going up, all of the hearts and the claps and stuff. We actually saw them rise up through the thing. It was really powerful for us. So even though we were in that room with no audience, we felt your presence. We really, really did feel you. And hopefully you felt part of something, and you got that same vibe coming in the other direction. So that was absolutely amazing for us. But what I want to go through first is we had some product launch as Mary put it. There's an S on the end of it. It wasn't just one product. We actually launched 3 products in the summit. So the first product was Lamara Radiance Oil. So it's a fully dermatologically tested oil. It's a kind of a mix between an oil and an essential oil. It has fermented tea in, it has algae, it has something called, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I know I'm going to, astaxanthin, which is very trendy at the moment. If you Google it, it is absolutely everywhere in lots of leading edge products. And basically the whole thing works as a serum to help promote healthy, beautiful, glowing skin. All of the packaging is recyclable and it's completely free of all sulfates, phthalates, mineral oils, silicons, talc. It has no toxins in. It has no hormone disruptors. It has no artificial colors, and it has no synthetic fragrances in it. It's all completely and utterly natural. And it's the first in a line of skincare that will be coming from Synergy. Now, we can't talk about the other products because we've signed an NDA, but what I would say is unofficially, if you go to the US blog and search for Lamara, you might see 4 other products there that may or may not be part of the new skincare range, but we can't talk about them personally. What I would say is that they're very heavily focusing on being antioxidant. They have both pre and probiotics in. So very similar to the TrueLoom range in that they're not just skincare, they're also looking at the microbiome aspect of it. And they have published benefits. So as most of us know, there are certain things that you need in your products to be able to make certain claims in Europe about the products. And this product has some really good raw materials in, which means that they can publish the fact that you can say it supports healthy appearance of aging skin. It locks in moisture for healthy, hydrated skin. And a lot of products can't say those things because they don't have the right amount of the raw materials and ingredients in. But these ones do. Check the fact sheet and you'll get the list of certified claims that you can make for this product. Use it morning and night. Apply anywhere between 2 and 10 drops to your face and neck, moisturize in, and you'll get a nice hydrated plump skin. We have some Lamara which they gave us while we were there, so ask Kim how it is. I'm sure she's already started using it, and it's also because it's non fragrant, it can be used by both men and women.
I would say it's got a mild fragrance rather than non-fragrant. It's not got a strong, overwhelming scent to it, but more mild, I would say. Yeah,
absolutely. So the second product is Silver Shield Hand and Body Cream. So those people that follow me on Facebook may notice that I made a post about 45 minutes ago. There was a big study done in the US, actually by the US National Institutes of Health, so a very recognized US research body that looked at all of the products out there that claim to be colloidal silver, because with what's going on with the current pandemic, a lot of people are looking at colloidal silver for the various properties it has, because there have been some good clinical trials about colloidal silver. However, the US government researched 14 of the main colloidal silver products on Amazon and found that 70% of them don't actually have colloidal silver in them, even though they say they do. Our one absolutely does. It has 20 parts per million. It's a very, if you do some research on parts per million and colloidal silver, you'll see that there is a sweet spot of the number of parts per million. Don't be fooled by people that say the more the better, because the more there are, actually, the bigger the pieces, and so they don't actually absorb into the skin. The sweet spot is between 12 and 25, and 20 is absolutely there in the perfect amount of parts per million for colloidal silver. So it does exactly what it says on the tin. It protects and it moisturizes. It's absolutely amazing. Again, we got to try it in Barcelona. Kim, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I think it's a really nice hand cream. I think, and some people said that it's really good for dry skin, eczema, sort of problems, fungal infections on the skin, things like that. I think Jackie helped road test it as well, and Jackie was saying that she used it on a sort of like a boil spot type thing, and it went within 2 or 3 days. So it's as well as it being a really great hand cream for all of the hand sanitizing we're doing. It's also a really good first aid thing to have in your store cupboard for any sort of cuts and abrasions and things like that where you might want to apply it to the skin.
Yeah. Now it comes not just with the colloidal silver, but it also has coconut oil in, it has vitamin E, and it has that all-important hyaluronic acid in order to plump up the skin and to retain the moisture. So together you get moisture and hydration. It comes in a it comes in a tub that's small enough to be able to put into your bags, so you can actually take it when you're out and about as well. So it doesn't come in a big tube, it actually comes in a smaller tube, so it's actually very portable when you're out and about, because it's usually when you're out and about that you want to be washing your hands, and this is absolutely perfect for people that are spending a lot of the time washing their hands and they want to protect their skin. So the third product that was launched was Pro-Arginine Immune Booster. So this again has a lot of claims that we can make for it, because it has a lot of really powerful raw ingredients. So in terms of the EU, we can say that it supports the normal function of your immune system. It protects cells from oxidative stress. It contributes to your normal energy metabolism, to the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. All of those things are on the fact sheet. And again, those are really powerful claims that you can make in any of your advertising or your social media posts. We've had a few people ask whether or not it's a standalone product or whether it's a product that works in combination with Pro-Arginine. And we've had some other people that have asked whether it actually has Pro-Arginine in. So the answer is that they are designed as standalone products, but when they formulated Immune Booster, they formulated it to boost Pro-Arginine's effectiveness. So there is no arginine in Pro-Arginine Immune Booster. It's a standalone product which has got some significant vitamins in. It's full of vitamin C, D3, B6. It's got beta glucans in. It's got fructooligosaccharides. It has lots of amazing things, but it doesn't have arginine in it. It's designed to work on its own and designed to work with Pro-Arginine. So it doesn't clash at all. There are two separate products.
They're using the hero product name of Pro-Arginine because it's such a flagship product, and it's got really great probiotics in to boost your gut health as well. So as Simon said, you put the two of them together where you're addressing your circulation and boosting your immune system, then that's really going to have the massive amount of power together. So you can put them in the same drink and drink them at the same time.
Absolutely. So in terms of pricing, these are the first two products. These are the definitive prices. The third one is a projected price because Immune Booster is not going to be released until January. Now, what you will see here are 4 columns of prices. So this is a new thing that is being brought in to simplify the pricing structure. And I'm going to go through that in a little bit to explain exactly what the new pricing structure is. What I can say, it's an awful lot easier than it used to be. And it's much better for team members, the new pricing structure. So we'll go through that in a minute. So if you're a team member and you are on what used to be called auto ship, but is now called subscribe and save, similar to Amazon, and you subscribe and save, then you pay the first column price. And if you've got customers that subscribe and pay, they pay the subscribe and pay customer price. So we'll go through that in more detail in a minute, but it's really, really simple. As I say, the Immune Boost prices are projected at the moment. As soon as we get the fixed prices, we will obviously let you guys know and update our, we're going to update our team product catalog as well with all of the new products and all of the new prices. Now, because it's a summit, there were obviously summit specials. So let's touch on the summit specials that were advertised. The first one was a merch pack. So there's a pack of a Synergy folder, a Synergy notebook and shaker, the silver metal bottle, and a backpack. And that is a special summit price of £60 just while stocks last. I don't know what the stock level is, so I don't know how long they're going to last. What I can tell you is we spoke to a couple of people at Synergy in Barcelona that organized this, and Synergy are making zero profit on this. The £60 is the cost of what these products came in at. And we had a look at the backpack, and it is a really nice backpack. It's a seriously quality backpack. It's not a cheap looking thing. It actually looks really, really nice. In terms of products, there is a Summit pack. So you can buy 4 Lamara Radiance oils, 4 collagen beauties, and you get a free jade roller. So the team member price for that, if you are on Subscribe and Save, is about £318. And a customer, if they're on Subscribe and Save, it's about £382. And that comes with 200 CV. So that again will be while stocks last. And when they say while stocks last, what they mean is of the jade roller, obviously, because they have Lamara and they have collagen, but they only purchased a certain number of the jade rollers. We tried to get one, but they're holding on to them for the Summit packs, because otherwise we'd have sneaked a couple of them to bring them home, but we couldn't. We weren't allowed. The other thing they announced is that if you have a team member that joins between now and November the 23rd, you all new team members will get a Silver Shield free of charge. So they'll get to try it. Whatever their activation pack is, they will also get a Silver Shield included in that activation pack for no extra cost. If you sponsor 2 people, you, as the team member that sponsors them, will get a free Immune Boost pack when it is launched in January. So they're keeping a list of all of the people that sponsored 2 people between now and November the 23rd, and they will make sure that those people get the immune packs when they are released. We've had a couple of people ask about Black Friday. Obviously, it's coming up, and quite a few people were holding off and thinking, well, do I want to order something or do I want to wait for Black Friday? Because of the pricing changes that's happened and because of the fact that the Summit was at this time of year, I can tell you without a doubt, there will be no Black Friday deal this year. So you don't need to worry about waiting to see whether there's going to be a Black Friday offer, because there isn't going to be. All of the savings were put into the Summit packs and the pricing. Which leads me onto the pricing. So let's talk about the new pricing options that Synergy announced at the Summit this weekend. The first thing to note is that there is a 7% increase in all products across the board. Now, this is the first price increase that Synergy have done in 10 years. We had to go back and check that to make sure that that was correct, but it is correct. They've never changed their price in the last 10 years. And the reason they've changed their price is to enable you to get the new features, which I'm just about to talk about. So the first thing is they've simplified the pricing. So if, for example, you bought a product as a team member of a regular price of £100, now the customer will pay £120. And the difference will be automatically paid to you by Synergy into your account. So if the customer goes online and buys a product, not on Subscribe and Save, but on the standard, I want to buy a box of Pro Argent, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, the difference is automatically paid to you without you having to do anything. That means you don't need to keep any stock whatsoever. You can just send people to the website, they can buy the product, and the difference between the price you pay and the difference the customer pays is automatically credited to your account. Previously, if you remember, customers used to pay the same price as the team members. That is no longer the case. All customers that are customers before December the 1st will continue to pay their old prices. So your existing customers won't suddenly find that their prices are going up. This is for any new customers between December the 1st going forward. Secondly, if you subscribe and save or go on auto ship, as it used to be known, you save 10% against the regular price. So if the previous price was £100, your auto ship price or your subscribe and save price is £90. And it's exactly the same for your team, for your customers. If they previously if pay 120, their subscribe and save price is 10% less than that. So that's 108. And again, any product that they purchase, either at the full price, the regular price, or at the subscribe and save price, the difference between those prices and the normal regular price of £100, that difference gets paid directly to you into your account. So it doesn't matter whether a customer is on subscribe and save or just dips in and does a spot order, you still get the retail profit paid directly to you into your account. The other difference is that as a team member, if you have a subscribe and save order of 200 CV or above, you will now get free shipping. A customer that's on subscribe and save will get free shipping on any order. It doesn't matter whether they order a D3 or 4 Pro Arginine or whatever it is, as long as it's on their subscribe and save orders, they get free shipping. And they can, there's no limit to that. So the only limit is on the team member of 200 CV. And that's a good number because if you recall, 200 CV is what you need in order to qualify for a lot of the travel incentives and bonuses that Synergy runs. So it's reinforcing the good behavior of making sure you get that 200 CV. The next thing I want to touch on is the exchange rate update. So we've been pushing this for a while, and this is the first step in a longer step to adjust exchange rates. But this first step is really significant. So the old peg exchange rate was 0.6. It's now 0.65. What does that actually mean to you? What it means to you is that if, for example, you earn £600 in basic commission in December, you now would be paid £650 without selling anything different. It's just the exchange rate is better. So your commission check goes up, even if you sell the same amount of things. The next thing I want to talk about is the website. Now, these screens, which I'm just about to show you, are blurred. There is no official screenshots of the website at the moment because Synergy is still working from them. But Kim and I were lucky enough, because we were doing the presentation of the website at the summit, we went through some walkthroughs with Synergy, and I videoed it and I've screenshotted them. So they're a little blurry, but they do tell you what's coming. Okay, so I don't think, fortunately, Mary is not on tonight, so she won't kill us for showing you these. So the first thing to note is that the whole look is really clean. It's a Synergy blue. That picture of a woman running has London in the background because we're on the UK store. If you go to the Italian store, it'll have an Italian landmark in the background. If you go to the Spanish store, it'll have a Spanish landmark in the background. What that means is they're able to do geographic customization now per region, which they've never been able to do before. And that means they'll be able to show the best selling products for that region. So if in the UK, for example, we sell a lot of collagen and a lot of Biome Shake in the UK, more than the other European countries. So in that bestseller list, you will see the bestsellers of the UK. Little things like that make a big difference to your customers when they're shopping. Don't worry about the lines and stuff that go on it. That was part of the wireframing. That's just a thing that I couldn't get rid of when I did the video. You also see there's more information. So there's experts on the quality assurance. It's not just a clunky shopping experience. It looks really, really professional. This, for example, is the Collagen Beauty page. So for a start, there's a search button. So you can search, you know, C for collagen, and in the future, you'll be able to search for vitamin C and see all the products that have vitamin C in, or you'll be able to search heart health and see all the products that are good for heart health. The other thing you'll notice is those stars that appear below the title. That's because customers will be able to leave feedback. They'll be able to leave testimonials, exactly as though you're in Amazon. You know, you get all exactly the same experience you see in Amazon in this new shopping experience. You'll get to see the product videos embedded in the shop. You'll get a lot more information about the products. It just looks an awful lot cleaner than it used to look. If you add something to a basket, the basket appears and shows you what's in it. I mean, these are all things that you take for granted when you're shopping in Amazon. But as Liz and Kat kind of mentioned at the beginning, quite rightly, the previous experience was less than optimal, but now it's absolutely nailed on, gorgeous. And the other thing, as you can see right there, very upfront, subscribe and save. So, you know, one-time purchase is this amount, subscribe and save 25% this amount. So there are lots of those all over. This is the American mock-up, so don't worry about the prices or anything like that. But this is exactly how the UK site will work. There'll be a very much simplified checkout, and you'll be able to see your order summary really easily, which makes the whole experience for the customer much, much simpler. And as a team member, you'll be able to see all of your order history really quickly. You'll be able to download invoices for your tax purposes. You'll be able to change your subscribe and save from the product pages. You don't have to go into Pulse to change your auto ship. You can just go to a product and think, oh, actually, do you know what? I'd like to add that to my subscribe and save this month. So you can do it from the product page. You don't have to go back into your dashboard and check auto ship and go in and modify. All of that stuff is gone. All of it will be done from exactly the same interface. It's really, really sweet. Before I go on, Kim, you got to see it. It's a step change, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be a groundbreaking difference, I think. I just love so much about it, and the ease and the Amazon look and feel of it. It's what customers expect to see, and the fact that we'll be able to have countrywide special offers as we choose, or themes, or anything. So yeah, it's just going to be a much more professional front for. It's like having elite health. You know, we have an elite health company, and it's like having elite IT to match the company that we are. So, well, you know, well timed.
Yeah. So, for example, in February next year, that, you know, your shopping experience will be red because it's National Heart Month, and the products at the top will be, you know, Pro-Arginine will be focused, and there'll be things that pop up on the top, which is, you know, spend £100 and get a free vitamin D3 will appear to the customer. All of those things are going to be available. It's every time they wanted to change a product previously, if you remember, it was like pulling teeth with the IT. It's all now under their own control, which is absolutely amazing. And talking of IT, the other thing that they did was launch 2 new apps. So the first app that they launched, actually before the summit, was the Summit app. So a lot of people downloaded it, and a lot of people think, okay, well, the summit's gone now. I don't need the app. Actually, the Summit app's going to be live for the next 6 months, and all of the videos and all of the fact sheets and all of the pricing and everything about the products that are launched are going to be put onto the app. So the app will still have value going forward for the next 6 months, and they will then update the app for the next summit. So the idea is that there will always be an app, because for those people that used it, it had real value. I mean, I was checking the chat. At one point, I noticed that I checked the app. I went and did something, and I came back and I checked it a few hours later, and there was like 500 new chat messages from people in different countries. It really did get people talking. So if you want copies of the videos, and from the app, you can share the videos to your social media. So you can take it straight from the app to your social media, which is absolutely brilliant. So that was the first app that they launched. And also there's a web version of the app. So if you don't want to use it on the phone, you can use it on your PC. It's exactly the same app. It just works straight through your browser. Check the blog. That's where the link is to the app. You can still download it. You can still use the web version now. It'll be live for the next 6 months. The second one they launched in that big virtual drop-down Doctor Who style thing with Espen and Mads is the Synergy Worldwide Team Member app. So the website that is being updated on December the 1st and is primarily aimed at customers having a new great shopping experience. At the same time, primarily aimed at team members will be the Synergy Worldwide app. And the idea is that rather than delay both of them to get all of the features of everything in both the web and the app, they focused the customer features on the website and they focused the team member features on the app. And in January, when they start doing the updates, they'll then swap and do the team member features on the website and do the customer features on the app. So eventually, both the website and the app will be exactly the same. But for the moment, the website updates are primarily aimed at your customers and the app is primarily aimed at the team members. So these are the screenshots from the US version of the app, but it's exactly the same app. If you have access to a US iTunes or Google Play Store, you can actually download the Synergy app and log in using your ID and password, and it does work now. But they're just going through the official authorization for the European stores, which is going to be released on December the 1st. So you won't be able to get it on the Apple Store or Google Play until December the 1st. But if you've got a US account, you can get a sneaky peek by going to those ones. Now, some of the really interesting things about the US, about the Synergy app is that you can do some really great things to make your life easier as a business builder. So, for example, if I'm in a meeting with someone in a hotel, I'm in the lobby, we're having coffee, we're talking about the business opportunity, and they're interested, but they want to go away and do their research and think about it for a while, which is absolutely perfectly acceptable. I can select a position in my organization and hold it for 24 hours and send them the link to that particular position in my organization and say, this link, if you click it, this will guarantee you this spot in my organization. And anyone in the meantime that signs up will be already in your organization underneath you, but it's only valid for 24 hours. So it really gives a sense of urgency for people when they're thinking about joining the business. You can do that in the app. Your potential team member can then download the app themselves, click the link, and actually they get the app, they get signed in, everything works absolutely perfectly. You can sign up from within the app. It is really, really simple. Also, they have completely redesigned the Pulse dashboard for the app. So you'll be able to get the features that you see in Pulse, but in a lot easier form via the app. So you'll be able to take your business on the go. So the last part that I want to cover before I open the microphone and get people's feedback, and I know Kim probably wants to say some things as well, is this for us was the real massive announcement of the summit, and that is the affiliate program. So the affiliate program is very, very simple, but massively powerful. Let us talk about how it works. So the first thing to note is it's coming in January. So we know exactly how it works. So we can take between now and January to get up to speed, start training people and get people excited about it. It'll be launching probably at the kickoffs on the 15th. We haven't had the exact date in January, but it'll probably be launching on the 15th. It's open to all customers who have Subscribe and Save. So it's not open to customers who don't order on a regular basis, but it's open to all customers that have subscribe and save of any product. So the idea is that each customer gets a unique affiliate link. So it's unique to them. They can post that on social media or send it via email or text. You know, I've just finished the Purify program. I feel absolutely amazing. If you want to try it and find out, click this link. And if you've followed social media and influencers, this is exactly how they do it. It's all done through, you know, I had this experience. If you want to try it, click here. That is a unique link to them. If one of their contacts clicks the link and buys the product, then the person that sent the link, i.e. the affiliate, gets either a 10 or 20% product credit, depending upon what their contact buys, because if they buy, subscribe and save, they get a 10% discount. So the affiliate gets a 10% product credit. If the end customer buys it at normal regular price, then the affiliate will get a 20% product credit. So that goes to them, so they can build that up and they can start to get free product. As the team member, you get the CV of that sale into your TC1, which means that you get elite rebate on that sale. And if you've got people in your team that are doing this and setting up affiliates, that CV goes into your left and right legs. There is no limit to the amount of times that affiliate link can be used or shared. And there's also no limit to how many affiliate links can be. You can have affiliates and customers that have other affiliates and other affiliates and other affiliates. It goes down and down and down. There is literally no limit to the size of the affiliate program that can be used. So you can have 3 customers that have 3 affiliates each, giving you 9 new people buying products that you get CV for, or you can have 10 customers with 10,000 affiliates because they're big on social media. They're an influencer. You know, they're put everything they put out on Instagram. People go, oh, I'll have a look at that. You get CV for every single one of those products that is bought. No limit whatsoever. And also, as a team member, you can track your customers' activity and see how many affiliates they've got, how many product sales that are being generated through that customer. What you can't do is see the affiliate details, and that's completely correct because that's the customer's contacts. From a digital privacy point of view, you shouldn't ever see the affiliates details. But what you can do is you can go to your customers and say, you know, look at all of this product credits that you've been earning. Now is the time to look at Synergy as a team member. Just imagine how much extra money you could be making as a team member. You've got a brand new warm market. All of those customers that didn't want to become team members that then suddenly find they're making money through the affiliate program, you can talk to them and go, wow, you are so good at this. Just imagine how much more you could earn as a team member. You get all of these and you've still got affiliates. I mean, the whole thing is just, this one particular thing is absolutely jaw-droppingly awesome. It's just, you look at other network marketing companies, they don't have this affiliate program. I think we know of one other network marketing company that has an affiliate program. It's just absolutely groundbreaking. So before I get Kim to come in and say a few words, I believe Julia's joined, is that correct?
Yeah, she has, yeah.
Julia, affiliate program, what do you think?
Oh, should I mute, shouldn't I? What do I think? I think it is bloody amazing. I don't know. I keep every time I grin from year to year, and I can't wait to just share it. In fact, I've already been talking about it like bonkers. Although it's only starting in January, and even if it starts in February, I don't care. I just can't wait. It is the best thing that we've brought out.
And it is, I think, the best thing that we will have brought out for a long time, because I can't think of anything better apart from, I don't know, give the world the product and everything for free, which is pointless then we don't have a business. So it's just mind-blowing. And I just hope anyone who is in any tiny little bit of doubt about it or uncertain about it, how it works and why you should be just completely ecstatic about it, just really speak to your upline or speak to me or to Kim or to Simon or to anyone, because you have to understand this. You have to understand the power of it, and you will not be able to shut up about our opportunity.
Thank you. Kim, what did you think of the summit, and what do you think of the affiliate
program? I think it was brilliant. I really did. And I think that now is a really good time. Obviously, we've got this little gap between now and the 1st of December. So I would say, aside from obviously going out and sharing your emotion and your passion, your excitement, get on the back of the summit energy and really utilize that, because it's a wonderful energy to have. But if you've got existing customers already, whether they're customers you're selling on a hand-to-hand sale or whether they're customers that you've got signed up as preferred customers, get in touch with all your customers now. Let them know about the changes that are happening. Let them know there's going to be a small price increase, but they'll have free shipping on their subscribe order, no matter what size it is. Also, obviously, if they're customers you're selling hand to hand to, and they are, you might want to get them signed up before the end of November, because they'll have the existing team member prices rather than the new customer prices, if that's your choice. But definitely just make sure you reach out to your customers and say, in January, this is going to be so exciting, these new changes, if there's anyone that love, that would love the products, then you can also get some cash back on your own products. So you can get your own products at a reduced discount just by mentioning how much you love it. So we're encouraging our customers to be the brand ambassadors of Synergy, really, and sharing that elite health around. And also, those of you that have been in the team for quite some time, you might have some team members that have gone a little bit quiet lately. Now's the time to be in touch with them on a one-to-one basis, probably, and say, guys, we just have a call and catch you up with the latest news, because it's groundbreaking. Because I really do believe that Synergy is going to take off this over the next 12 months. It's going to be unrecognizable when we have this call this time next year. It really will. So what I want is for us as a team to come together, capitalize on it, share our elite health, talk about it on the Path to Freedom Facebook group or in the WhatsApp. Let us know how you're getting on, what changes it's making in your business. Feed that positive gossip into the team, and then we can all utilize that positive gossip within our own businesses to raise us all up. So it's an exciting time ahead. I've always been excited about Synergy, but I have never been this excited ever before. This is like the energy I felt when I first joined, I think. It's just like it is a real relaunch feeling behind it, I would say. So
absolutely. Guy, you've got your hand up.
I have. I have to say, having just listened to the affiliate thing, a bit like Julia, but I would be more colourful, but I won't be tonight. For anybody, the way I see it is someone who's out on the road all day long, and if I've got this right, anyone who who's not good maybe at thinking they're selling, but just talking about Synergy and some of the products, it will help them exponentially, because they won't realise they've done it.
Yeah,
and all they've done is they've sown a seed with. And I can think of a couple of people that I've met, even on the team meeting, who they've got great knowledge about the products, but they probably feel that, or they felt a lack of confidence in selling, just of thinking they're selling something. It's not. They can talk about the products, and then if they link it to one of their customers and would say, fine, blah, 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 they don't even realize, that customer doesn't even realize they're actually helping the person who actually introduced them to the products, who by deference is actually going to get rewarded, and actually the team member is going to get rewarded. So this time next year, Simon, your background won't be the color. It'll be all gold.
Well, I hope it will be diamond coloured. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, darling, sorry.
Right. You're quite right, and the great thing is that your customers will benefit massively, because we've got a number of customers that have been with us for a long time that order on a very regular basis, and it will be so nice to be able to offer them the chance to get their own products at a discount or even free, depending upon how many times they send out the affiliate link. And the cheaper they get the products, guess what? The more they're going to shout out about it, and the more affiliate links they're going to send out, to the point where they start thinking, well, I can buy more products now because they've got so much product credit.
Yeah, but it also takes away
fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, it takes away from the adage of stack them high, sell them low.
Yeah, and the other thing that the new system does, which is really important, especially for people that are looking at the business, we've never been a business that encourages buying lots of stock. We have never been that way, and our team has that philosophy. But this means that customers and team members can join with zero stock. I mean, you can literally just run a digital business, and you never have to have a box of Pro-Arginine come to your house. All of your customers will get their own products, free shipping to them, and all of the product profit gets paid directly into your bank account automatically by Synergies. You don't even have to worry about it coming to you and then you selling it hand to hand and making a profit. And the customers will have the new pricing, so they won't be able to get the products at the same price as you. And if they want the products cheaper and they're interested in the products and maybe interested in the business, well, that's an even better reason to become a team member. I mean, there's just so many paths.
Simon, has that then changed the cost of actually becoming a team member?
So no, and this is we are very lucky in the UK, we have team members in other parts of Europe and in Ireland who are also getting benefits because their exchange rate is changing, so they're also seeing an uplift. But if you are in the UK, because of the rules around the Direct Selling Association, being that you can't spend more than £200 in the first 7 days, Synergy have increased the price in all of the products. But in the UK, the activation packs have actually remained the same. So actually the prices are even, believe it or not, even cheaper. So for example, a customer price for Purify is going to be about £265, I think it is, something like that, which is still a great deal for resetting your gut in 21 days. It's an amazing price, and you really do feel the benefit. If you join as a team member, it's still £199, including shipping, because you can't spend more than £200 in the first 7 days. So I mean, we are very fortunate in the UK in that they haven't changed the pricing, whereas they have changed the pricing in Europe. So the activation packs in Europe are more expensive because they have the 7% uplift. But in the UK, we don't have that 7% uplift on the activation packs, which is really, really important.